To smell your hair or something. This is a lot of money we're talking about.
You How much money?
Don't get it, do you?
Andrew or Splash. It's the same thing.
How much money?
I chose to do the commercial. I choose not to do birthday parties for billionaires.
He's offering $10 million.
How is that even real?
Andrew understands the greatest entertainer of our time comes at a premium.
What's 10% of 10 million?
Just think about it, okay?
1 million. 10% of 10 million is 1 million.
Right. Thank you, Heather. Honestly, Gary, is that what I hand to you?
Let's put a pin in it. I will see you at the taping tomorrow. The night show.
Right.
Try and talk some sense in her, would you?
Cut. Check the gate. We'll move over to Maria's now.
You got the apple!
Finally.
How many apples have we gone through today?
I feel like the whole basket.
Yeah, pretty close.
Cut. Print it.
$20 Bravo, take 5.
Try moving on should not be contested. Action.
He seems resigned to his fate. He does not cling to life as I'd expect of one so young.
I fear he is so devout, he believes it is God's wish, so should not be contested. I came to ask if you would have someone sit with him, as I must rest for my own sake.
Of course, of course. You yourself have still to fully recover. What a succession of calamities. I will sit with him myself.
Thank you. Perhaps your wisdom can convince the child that life on this earth still has some promise.
I will try.
Cut. Print it.
Frankie could be a woman's name, or... I'll talk Carl around.
Yeah.
Location scout for Minsky Studio exterior.
Okay, scene 30. Police are pulled up, lights flashing. Goodman standing in the street, wrapped in a dressing gown, his makeup smeared on his face. Franny is with him.
Have you convinced Carl to wear a dress yet?
Watches as police officers escort Olga out onto the street and into a waiting cop car. And she comes from here. Walker comes from here.
Walker approaches. Jesus fucking Christ, Goodman.
Should we go inside?
She waits outside. I don't even want to know what the fuck this is. Goodman and Walker walk towards the apartment as Franny gives Walker the finger.
And cuts inside.
I'll talk Carl around.
Yeah?
Fucking weird.
You're weird. I will now interview the hot new director, John Jurek.
Hi.
John, what is your process? How do you visualize a movie before you shoot it?
Trying to visualize less, actually. I want to set up the ideas and characters and then shoot them like a documentary. I want to capture something alive, you know? Now we can shoot on location, we can shoot freer.
Do you sleep with all your actresses?
As a rule, yes. An artist should be familiar with his material.
Well, then you should fuck Carl, too. Otherwise, you're as bad as Minsky.
We all know what happens to Minsky. Okay. Enough with the camera.
Jealous. You know why they call him Drella? Dracula and Cinderella. Isn't that perfect?
First, Naomi's gonna play Sarah. Amy, you play Anne. When we composite it, Naomi's performance will disappear.
Story of my life.
Barry, what do you think of the dress?
Swanky.
It's a vintage Dior.
Does it suit the town?
Makes her stand out. And when Lee Lockwood sees a surprised look on Anne's face, she says, women need a certain kind of attention, especially as they age. Not all women, but the type of woman I am.
And what type exactly is that?
That's Lee's line.
Okay, let's go.
Tell him I'm dangerous. Compositing test, take 1X.
Action.
Lee wants to know why you stopped seeing him.
People always want to know why.
Has it ever occurred to you that you're not in your right mind?
Who's to say? I'm in no position to judge myself. Nothing interests me less than explanations.
It means nothing to you what my feelings are?
You look older.
You'd like for me to hate you, wouldn't you? Well, I can't, and I won't. So what should I tell him?
Tell him I'm dangerous.
Cut. Let's switch and go again.
Amy, that was great. I hope John is paying you twice for this.
John is supposed to pay me.
You think it'll work?
Sure. You got Sarah and Ann, Lee Lockwood and Bob Dean, 2 murders, 2 of everything.
Biblical.
What's the word? Thunderbird. What's the price? 2 bits twice.
Then he takes out a lighter, lights it, and puts it to the paper. Uncertain, guilty, almost childlike, he burns the evidence. Silhouetted against the cityscape, he waits until the flame consumes the paper and scorches his finger. And finger and mouth to assuage the burn, he heads back into the building.
You're not as handsome as Carl, but it works.
I like it.
That's not how Carl holds a cigarette.
It is now. Cut.
See
Scene 42D, take 2.
Action.
Hey, Goodman. Phone call for you. The precinct.
Cut. That's good. Ready to move on to the standing close-ups? Miss Perkins, you can flirt with Carl now.
Okay. Hey, you need some change?
Buy your brother a shirt.
Scene 2B, take 4.
I will keep running this until we've knocked the charisma out of you, Carl. Goodman is as handsome as you are, but he's less aware of it. Action.
All done?
A couple hundred pages left.
All that reading, you'll go blind. I personally believe you learn more psychology in a week working tables than you do reading a textbook.
Deviant psychology, though.
This is New York.
How about a wager?
Another game.
Next customer walks in, we both write down which table they're gonna pick.
Deal. Where you get your shirts? They're nice.
Kensington Taylor's on 12th Street.
I picked some up for my brother.
They're expensive.
That's okay. My brother's more of a tracksuit and vest kind of guy. Oh, hey, Tony. I got a table for you right over here. Yep, right here. I'll get you some coffee, okay? No hard feelings. All's fair in love and war.
It was a draw.
Jesus. You're the deviant. Ugh. Anyhow, I don't date cops.
Ring, ring. Hey, Goodman. Phone call for you. The precinct.
The memories are stronger. A waitress?
I'll take that. What you reading?
Embezzlement and white-collar crime.
Oh, that's no fun.
They're the real criminals.
I guess I like a juicy murder.
Ring. Hey, Goodman. It's for you.
Tell them I'm off duty. Somewhere I need to be.
Cut.
Check the gate, and that's a wrap for today.
Oh, that was so much fun. Fantastic to work with you, Mr. Greenwood.
You can call me Carl.
She was at the show.
Cut. That was a little off. Carl, let Marissa lead things.
Scene 21A, take 1.
You ready now?
Action.
Is it against the rules to make love to a suspect?
Is that making love?
It was art. We're in a studio. Everything that happens here is art.
Oh, is there a reason to find? Or you?
I'm making love.
Oh, is there a reason to find him? What are you doing? Oh, is it win?
Action.
One more time.
Okay. Nope, I can't. My arms don't work. No,
Like this.
I can't. I can't. Please, let's sit down. Oh God. Oh. Okay. So how is home life? You've been with Mark for a while now.
Yeah, it's good. Mark is great. He's very good looking.
He is. He is a very handsome man. Now, if you guys decide to have kids, you know they're going to be very good-looking kids. Is that something that's on the agenda?
Oh, I don't know. You know what? One cat is enough of a handful. So.
I did not know you had a cat.
I do, a her.
Okay, what is she called?
Maria. Not like.
Okay, so no. You named the cat after yourself. That shows great humility. It's probably easier to remember that way, right? Hey, when we come back, we have the stars of TV's hit new comedy. Don't go anywhere. Cut. I looked into the camera. Sorry, guys. It's a force of habit.
Let's get my close-ups. We'll have to cut to me at that point anyway.
Man has mastered the surface of the planet. Space. But we have mastery over time. Our perspective's different, and we sleep to maneuver. Sometimes because we're tired. When we take on a form, we absorb so much of its history. If you do that too many times, it can make you crazy or powerful. I've argued with the other one about that distinction. Man has mastered the surface.
Interior, station corridor, Goodman and Walker walk and talk.
There was a robbery there last year, so we pulled the names of the tenants. Your name rang a bell for me, so I dug out the file. Frankie Santora's on the list. I spoke to the janitor. Says Frankie's a tough guy, uses it as a fuck pad.
Hands Goodman an address on a piece of paper. They stop at a junction.
Sure you don't want me to ride along?
If it turns into... I'm just gonna snoop around. If it turns into Bonnie and Clyde, I'll call you.
Walker leaves, shaking his head. Goodman scans address again.
I like it. Have you ever said fuck on screen before?
I don't think I have, no.
It shows. Give me that line again.
You said earlier you only photograph people you want to fuck. You said earlier you only photograph people you want to fuck. Fuck.
Just the word. Fuck.
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 Fuck. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck. Fuck. You said earlier you only photograph people you want to fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Let me then die today. Let me die a virgin. I shall sleep in your arms and close my eyes. Kiss my dying breath. Give me your blessing. Ambrosia. Oh, my Ambrosia. Fuck me before I die.
I will fuck you into heaven.
Cat. Can we say fuck? Marissa wants to say fuck. Marissa can say fuck.
Fuck me into heaven.
Auf erst nicke syrup, auf erst is soul syrup. Auf erst you. Auf erst nicke syrup, auf erst is soul syrup. Auf erst nicke syrup, auf erst is soul syrup.
We tried to elevate humanity by telling them the greatest story. How much of it do I remember? Actually remember? How much has been eroded by the retelling? I remember the pain, or the performance of it. If what you fear the most is death and pain, we wanted to create the purest image of that. The other one was there. Later they made 2 Marys, but there was really only one. I remember the time in the cave. I was dead, but that passed. The ascension was left to their imagination. I didn't go anywhere.
Cut. Tail slate. Scene 60 Foxtrot, take 5. Slate.
The Great War. It wasn't hard to see it coming. Many did. Then the influenza. It's possible to profit from the dark times, ride the chaos, but it's dangerous. It's the rebirth that follows that's more vital. It was a surprise to sleep through a great war and wake to the end of another. The whole planet was screaming.
Cut.
I can sleep with my eyes open, but if I have them closed, you can't tell if I'm awake or not. Most animals lack eyelids and sleep with their eyes open. Some prey animals sleep with half their brains still awake. Have you seen Baltus's painting, The Sleeping Girl? I think it's his best painting. I like it because you can tell the girl's awake behind her eyes. posts for him in Rome, but was in no danger of becoming a muse. I wonder if the girls in his paintings will outlive him with an eternal pubescence. Art is the best defense. Good people will always defend the art, and if you live the art, they end up defending you.
Isabella's too weak to fight her off. Isabella's arms drop. Her eyes widen, a moment of clarity before her death.
You.
In this bloody water, Maria is baptized, ready to be reborn. She moves slowly. Sacred water sinks underwater and swims away. When she resurfaces in the shallow end, the blood from her crimes has been washed away. Her hair slicks down to her head. In the midst of the chaos, she is clean. She steps out of the pool like she's being reborn. She walks away, and we hear applause. Thank God.
You.
I've had a lot of time to think. I regret how I acted.
I don't understand how you're here. You're not here.
It's different. Amy did it.
Amy's still here.
Yes. I want to help you. Like old times.
Police worked for Andrew. I stepped in before any of this reached him, but you don't want him to know you're poking around.
Well, what are we supposed to do?
Well, that's complicated.
Is it?
I hope that you find what you're looking for. Good luck.
Well, wait, where are you going? Wait. VIP.
John? Where did John go?
Marissa.
The medic is coming. Where did John go? The medic is coming. Where did John go?
Don't let this happen.
It's
You can come back from this.
okay. Not again. It's okay. Let me die the way you died, and I'll be more.
You've had this all this time?
2 years.
I thought I was seducing you.
Cut.
Scene 37, Delta, take 1.
Action. Cut.
Happy birthday!
Maria, I thought you were resting.
Well, I've never missed a rehearsal. You don't get to where I am without a work ethic.
Andrew would approve of the Monroe impression. He's a sucker for memorabilia. I tried to buy him that dress once. It was so sheer, people thought she was naked. Of course, Jackie wasn't there. She was on an outing with the kids while Marilyn fucked Kennedy one last time from the stage.
Do you think Jackie knew?
The wife always knows. Wish to get you into fitting. Why don't you come with me?
If you're sure they don't need me here?
Oh, it's fine. They'll follow your lead tonight. Run 2 of us again. Make sure they've got the transition.
Yes, ma'am.
Cut.
Action.
God. Please, God, make the pain go away.
God isn't listening.
Matilda, how did you get in here? Where are your chains? Have they relented?
Ambrosio, I have outsmarted the Inquisition. In a few moments, I will be a kingdom away from this dungeon. My freedom came at a price. Will you pay the same, Ambrosio? Dare you cross the bounds that separate men and angels?
What have you done?
You know, my soul is not his, but his. Would you prefer to die at the stake, burned alive with the mob looking on? Shame and infamy, not for me. I've exchanged a vague future happiness for certain happiness in the present. The spirits treat me as their queen. I have unlocked every pleasure available to me in this world. I am ready to depart, but first beseech you. I still love you and would save you from your destruction. Summon him as I did. Abandon a god who has abandoned you and raise yourself to the level of a superior being.
I cannot give up on salvation. My crimes are monstrous, but my God is merciful.
I leave now for liberty and joy.
No, you command infernal demons, bid them break my cell doors open. Please save me.
Alas, my pact forbids me from assisting a servant of God. Renounce your title and I can help.
I will not sell my soul.
Your arrogance will be your doom. You will regret it when you are burning. I leave you this book. Read the first 4 lines of the 7th page backwards. If you are wise, we shall meet again. If not, farewell forever.
Freeze! Drop!
And cut.
Was that good, John? Would you sell your soul if I asked you? Save you from your destroying free.
People sell their immortal souls all the time because very few of them really believe in such a thing. Everyone knows they're going to die. Faced with their imminent death, I've seen so many turn to bargaining. Desperate bargaining. There's a panic that sets in, even with the most prepared. The beauty of humanity is in its being finite. You know a rose is beautiful because it only blooms for a short while. But are surprised to learn you are roses too.
Look what you made me do. Oh, you damn cat. You hungry? Too many divas in my life.
Cut, okay, let's try it without the cat in the shot. Let's go again.
The splash thing? Maria,
When I woke the last time, I was into chaos. I was weak and confused. I walked down through the villages. I found her in a field. She was still alive. She was beautiful. The choice was made for me. She wanted to know what I was. It was an option. I took her into a farmhouse and devoured her. Her memories are still in here. She hadn't seen much of life, so the horrors of her last years dominate. She hadn't yet been kissed. She loved the woods, particularly that patch to the Kahile, which she would stick to her brother's back. In English, it's called rubbing around the hedge, or sticky willy goosegrass, cleavers. Her favorite meal was crêpes avec endive, cream and petit noir. Although I don't feel hunger, I still crave them from time to time.
Maria, I can't do that.
You killed it at the awards.
That was singing and dancing. You hungry? Too many divas in my life. What you made me do.
wonderful morning.
It is. It really is.
Percocet, a deadly combination with alcohol and a late-night swim. The NYPD have refused to confirm the presence of drugs, stating they are unable to disclose the details of an ongoing investigation. Her body will be flown back to Los Angeles later today, where we'll head to the county coroner's office for an autopsy. If you're just tuning in, we're reporting on the death of pop star Maria at the age of 25. We're continuing our coverage with Dr. Morty Biggs, here to talk to us about this.
Gary, it's Heather. I know. I know. Gary, I know. Maria's dead.
Reset the TV. Going for one more before we break for lunch. Scene 40B, take 3.
Action. Some evidence, personal effects. Minus an earring. There's a confession in there, huh?
Thanks.
Cut.
No, Father.
Hold, Joseph. Hold.
What is it? Speak!
I'm dead. A serpent amongst the roses.
Help! Help! Father Ambrosio has fallen!
Where'd that damn snake go?
Got it.
Cut.
Tell slates.
Marisa, you will make a great deal.
Hey, Bravo, take 5. Tell us, Slates.
Marisa. Smoke. Satan off. Smile and turn. Cut. Check the gate and let's grab that mother-daughter on Marissa.
Give us a turn.
No, I don't like it.
Wait, I forgot the book.
The book's not going to make a difference. It's too historical.
I based it on real dresses from 18th century Spain.
Yes, but we should have something more modern. It should have an effect on the audience.
Perhaps I could wear men's clothes. A smart suit.
We still want you to look desirable, my dear.
Am I the boss, Marissa?
You are.
You're a conservative slut, Carlos.
If I was queer, you'd think I was a hero for that.
But you're not queer.
Okay, I'm gonna be happy when Douglas comes back and we can all pick on him for being a dinosaur.
Douglas gets a pass because he's an icon. To Douglas.
Here he is. Political freedom, financial freedom. I feel like society needs some limits. Rules.
There's a chain. It's very visible if you're sat outside of things. Arthur Fisher and John Durick run that chain. Ideas, traditions, technique, organic matter gets passed along. Fisher passed me on to Durick, where Durick took me, or I chose to go, it's hard to say. They both wanted to claim me as theirs. There's a life cycle to an artist. And it's very important to get the timing right, to prune, to use one to fertilize another. With John, it was the first time I put myself into the chain.
Cut. Loved it. How was the Zoom?
I think you got it. Everyone free. Want to get some room tone before we move on.
Action.
I expected you in my cell, my love.
I've not the heart for it.
What ails you? I had assumed confession would have restored your appetite.
Desist.
Hold it. Keep rolling. And from the top, more sexual, Marissa. Okay? Action.
I expected you in my cell, my love.
I've not the heart for it.
What ails you? I had assumed confession would have restored your appetite.
Desist. I'm sad until then. Tonight I met a girl as pure as Ambrosia once was. I wondered what it would be to be her husband. To comfort her, listen to her jokes, to kiss away her tears. But I'm a monk. I shall never marry. And to be with her outside of marriage, to use her admiration of me to work her ruin. I could never debase her innocence like that.
Like you did mine.
Get out of my cell.
Get out!
Prostitute.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Okay. Quick turn around the painting. We'll pick up from get out. Get ready to go again.
Get a real knife, Arthur.
"23 Apple, take one."
And action. Great.
Act quiet and 3, 2.
Ambrosio! It is done. Calm down.
not. Get me a real bird.
Did the earth move for you too? I found the 20th century overwhelming. I ended up in London, swept there by the culture I modeled. I hadn't thought much about movies, but when they told me Fisher wanted to see me, I watched his. It was amazing to me, because his movies are similar to how we see the world, the compression of time. I felt Fisher was an artist, and I hoped to help, but he wasn't kind when we met. He wasn't interested in teaching me. He wanted to sculpt me. Movies were like a sexual mania to him. He told me what to eat.
Am I the boss, Marissa?
You are.
Okay, so Terry, keep up the JFK. It's the dregs of the party, you're chatting, Heather nods off.
Oh, boy, this has been fun, but I think I'd better call it a night.
Oh, are you sure, darling? We have another round on the way.
That's okay. I'm already regretting the last one.
Well, all right. Go get your beauty sleep. Not that you need it.
Come, I'll walk you to your room. Isabella, I better still have a cocktail when I get back here.
Don't be too long then.
That has never been my problem, my dear.
Move into the elevator. Keep it very nice. Keep your distance, very respectful.
Oh, shoot, I forgot my key.
Here, I'll swipe you.
You have a key to my room?
I have a key to all the rooms in my home.
I keep forgetting this isn't like the Four Seasons.
It's a little nicer than that.
It's a lot nicer.
Ding!
Well, thank you. Oh, right.
Elevator door closes. Cut. Let's move on. Terry, you get to show your true self.
Okay. What?
Maria exits onto the street. We think it didn't work. Then the limo pulls up. Okay, let's break here.